Hello and welcome to Mansion Interviews. Ella came to visit us last summer with her parents and her friend Isla. Back in the UK, Ella's playing a sport called netball, which I don't think is very popular here in Spain, so I asked her to talk about it and explain a little about how it's played. If you would like to answer some questions about Ella's interview, go to inglespodcast.com where you will find some comprehension questions. So, let me introduce you now to a good friend of mine, Miss Ella McNaught. Hello and welcome to another Mansion Ingles podcast, and here today we have another special guest with us, and we have Ella from the UK. Hello Ella.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Are you enjoying your time in Spain?
Yes, absolutely.
What do you like most about it?
Probably the beach because it's so hot and the sea is very cool and nice.
It is hot, isn't it? We're in August at the moment. No, we're nearly in August. It's very hot. Ella, where are you from?
I'm from Essex, quite near London in the UK.
How long does it take you to get from where you live to the centre of the city of London?
On the train it takes about half an hour.
Oh, you're very lucky. You live near the centre. Ella, how old are you?
I'm 11.
You're 11, and I understand that you play netball.
Yes, I do.
Can you tell our listeners exactly what netball is? Because I don't think it's very popular in Spain. So what is netball and how do you play it?
Netball is an energetic game where you cannot bounce the ball and cannot move.
What does bounce mean?
It's when you drop the ball on the floor and you catch it again.
What, like in basketball?
Yes.
Okay, you hit it with your hand and then it hits the floor and comes up.
Yeah.
So you can't do that in netball?
No, you can't.
So how do you play?
Well, obviously you can't bounce the ball and you can't move, and you have individual players that can shoot and score, and then you have other individual players that can defend. And
How many players are on each team?
there are 7.
7 on each team. And how long does a game last?
It lasts 40 minutes with 4 quarters with about 2-minute break in between each quarter.
So what, you're playing about 10 minutes and then having a break?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of equipment do you need to play netball?
You need 2 hoops.
What's a hoop?
It's a post where there's a net at the top. It's about 10 feet tall.
Like a circle?
Yeah.
So the idea is to put the ball through the circle?
Yes, it is.
And it's 10 feet off the ground?
Yeah, but it doesn't have a backboard like basketball.
Okay, it sounds more difficult than basketball. Where is it played? Is it because some sports are played on a field or a pitch like rugby, football? Some sports are played on a course like golf. Where's netball played?
It's played on a court where it has lines where some people can go in those lines and some people can't.
Okay, so the court is like basketball or squash, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is it played inside or outside?
Both. It can be inside or outside.
Where do you usually play it?
Normally outside.
Okay. And why do you like it? Can you tell the listeners why you like netball?
Well, it's a physical game and it's...
When you're physical, do you mean that you can hit other players or hit them with your elbow or touch them?
No, it's a no contact sport.
No contact?
It's... You jump up and down, you run around a lot, so you lose a lot of calories, and you get to be with your friends, and it's quite competitive as well. So
sounds fun.
Yeah, it is.
How long have you been playing?
I started around a year and a half ago.
Okay, let's look at some vocabulary connected to netball. What's the difference, Ella, between to pass and to shoot?
To pass is where you throw the ball to another player and they catch the ball, whereas to shoot is where you put the ball above your head and try and get it into the hoop.
Right. And what's the difference between to score and to miss?
To score is when the ball goes through the hoop, and to miss is when it doesn't go through the hoop.
Okay, how many points do you get when you score?
You get 1 point.
1 point. Okay, same as basketball. Is basketball 1 point? Oh no, basketball's 2 points. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get 1 point when you score through the hoop.
And you have to score inside the circle, whereas in basketball you can shoot from anywhere.
Right. And finally, what's the difference between to cheer and to boo?
Well, to cheer is positive, and booing is negative.
Do people cheer or boo when you play?
Cheer.
They cheer.
Most of the time.
Because you usually win.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, Ella, and thank you for being with us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
If you have a comment or a question about this interview, send us an email to me at Craig, that's C-R-A-I-G, Craig at inglespodcast.com, or go to www.inglespodcast.com and leave a voice message by clicking the orange button on the homepage.